Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum dear students. Hope you all are having a good time. Students, what is the weather like today? Is it hot, cold or pleasant? It is hot and sunny today. How would you classify Pakistan? Is it a hot country or cold? Or neither too hot nor too cold? Yes, Pakistan enjoys different climate in different regions. In Pakistan, we have 4 seasons in a year. Can you name them? Yes, summer, winter, autumn. And northern Pakistan is cold in winters and hot in summers. Rest of the country has cold winters and hot summers. What about the coastal areas of Pakistan? Coastal areas have moderate and mild climate. There is not too hot and not too cold. And there is snowfall in mountainous areas and rainfall in some parts of country and no rain in other parts. So in this chapter 2, weather and climate, we will discuss difference between weather and climate and factors that affect the climate. So what is weather? Weather is daily climatic conditions like sunny, cloudy, windy, rainy, hot, cold. These all are climatic conditions: sunny, cloudy, rainy, and windy, hot, and cold. If yesterday was sunny, so today is cloudy, and maybe tomorrow will be rainy. Weather is also day-to-day condition of temperature. If today's temperature is high, so there is also possibilities that tomorrow it will be low. So now I hope you understand the definition of weather. Weather means daily climatic conditions, and it is also a condition of day-to-day temperature. Now come to the climate. Climate is average of weather conditions over a whole year, and it is observed and recorded for several, usually 30 years. I give you example. The desert, in spite of one day of showers, has a hot and dry climate. And the Arctic regions, despite of few days of sunshine, has a bitterly cold climate. And the climate is very important for our country. It decides what crops can be grown there and how people live. So now do you understand what is climate? Climate is the average of the weather conditions over a whole year. After difference between weather and climate, now come to the factors that cause different kinds of climatic changes. Students, temperature is an important factor and it depends upon different factors that are given below. First is distance from equator. Normally, the closer we are to the equator, the warmer and wetter it will be. and at North and South Pole it is bitterly cold. Why is equator hot and North and South poles are cold? Look at this picture. As you can see, the sun rays hit at 90 angle. This means they hit directly to the ground of equator. Thus, equator becomes hot and north and south poles. The sun rays hit at lower angle means sun rays spread. Thus, north and south pole becomes colder. And the tropics like Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn, these tropics get direct sun rays from the sun. Second factor is altitude. As you know, the higher we are, the colder it is. And altitude is the height of the place above sea level. Temperature decreases with height. Hence, mountain regions have cold atmosphere even in summer. That is why people visit hill station like Murray, Naran, Kagan, Nathiagali in summer season to enjoy pleasant weather. Third factor is proximity. Nearness to sea. Proximity means nearness to sea. Large bodies of water keep atmosphere cool in summer and warm in winter. Karachi is a coastal city. Have you ever visited beach of Karachi in different seasons? So how was the weather? Of course, weather was mild and moderate even in summer and in winter. So, how was the weather compared to Lahore, Islamabad, Peshawar, Quetta, which are generally very cold in winter and very hot in summer? Karachi has a moderate and mild climate in different seasons. Here is temperature chart of different regions. Look at this chart. Here is the places Karachi, Lahore, Siberia. And in second column, here is the month of January, which is month of winter. And in Karachi, temperature remains 18 Celsius in January, and in Lahore 12 Celsius, and in Siberia minus 40 Celsius. In July, which is a month of summer, temperature of Karachi is 31.5, Lahore 34, Siberia 20 Celsius. And you can also see difference between these regions in different months. Now question is here that why do you think there is such a difference in summer and winter temperature in Lahore and Siberia as compared to that in Karachi? Yes, Karachi has a warmer winter and cooler summer as compared to Lahore and Siberia because Karachi is near the moderating effect of the sea, and Siberia and Lahore are in center of a great land mass. Students, do you know land heats up and cools much more rapidly than water? So, now do you understand how nearness to the sea affect climate? I hope you understand with these examples. Now, fourth factor is ocean currents. What is ocean currents? No, these currents are not that kind of which gives you shock. These ocean currents means movement of water in sea, and in Urdu it means samundri lehrein. When water moves about in the sea, oceans and in streams, these are called currents. And these are hot or cool, and their hotness and coolness depending on where they begin and the direction in which they flow. Their temperature affects the climate of the lands that are nearby. Now, fourth climatic factor is cleared. So, come to fifth climatic factor, that is rainfall. This factor is very important for the climate. The world's average rainfall is between 1000 and 2000 millimeter a year. Now, how this rainfall affects us? A rain shower on a hot day cools down the weather. And do you know about the importance of this rainfall? Yes, rains are a source of fresh water. We need rain to grow crops, otherwise, there would be famine, which means nothing to eat. But if there is heavy rainfall, what will happen? Yes, heavy rainfall causes floods. Sixth factor is air pressure. Students, does air possesses any weight? हवा का वजन होता है क्या? Yes, air all around us has weight. We call it pressure. And this pressure decreases with height from the sea level. Higher places have lower pressure, while places on lower height have higher air pressure. How air pressure affects climate? When the pressure is high, means the air is pushing down, the weather is usually dry and fine. When the pressure is low, it is usually stormy and wet. Understand, students? Last factor is direction of wind. The direction from which the winds usually blow also has an effect on climate. How you feel when hot winds blow in summer or when cold winds blow in winter? The direction of winds also affect climate. As you read in your previous classes, Earth has two hemispheres. And hemisphere means half of the Earth. And two hemispheres are northern and southern hemisphere. If the places face north in the northern hemisphere, it is usually cool. If it faces south in northern hemisphere, it is usually warmer, while winds blowing over the oceans pick up moisture and bring rainfall and cool weather. So, do you understand all these factors? Hope you understand. For your convenience, I will just revise main points of today's topic. First, we discussed difference between weather and climate. Weather is daily climatic conditions like sunny, cloudy, windy, rainy, hot, cold. And weather is also condition of day-to-day temperature. And climate is average of weather's conditions over a whole year, and it is observed and recorded for several years, usually 30 years. After that, we discussed in detail factors that affect climate, and that was distance from the equator, altitude means the height of a place above sea level, proximity nearness to the sea, ocean currents, rainfall, air pressure, and direction of wind. Now come to your textbooks. Open page number 11. Here is the question number 1. Why is the amount of rainfall so important for the climate? See and listen this video again. After that, you will be able to attempt this question on your copy. And question number 3 is, can you think of any other factors that might affect climate? In this question, you have to tell more factors that affect climate. I will give you one or two examples like urban areas, towns and cities have higher temperature as compared to rural areas which have open spaces and more vegetation. And size of a place is also matter. A small island has a different climate as compared to a landmass. So question number 1 and question number 3 is for your homework on your neat copies. Thanks and best wishes. Allah Hafiz. Bismillah Rahman Rahim.